Barbara.
What an excellent day for an exorcism.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
I like to dissect girls. Did you know I'm utterly insane?
I am the devil, and I am here to do the devil's work.
We have such sights to show you.
Who's laughing now?
Are you crazy? I'll kill you all. I'm the nightmare you ever had. I am your worst dream come true. I'm everything you ever were afraid of.
They're here.
Alright, that still makes me happy to see that video. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna pat myself on the back for that one. Ooh, yay. Thank you. Hey, there's something different. Joe, how are you doing today?
I am good. How are you guys doing?
Doing good. It's a little different than usual right now.
It's weird.
It's been a minute. Yeah.
Person.
Gosh, it's been too long. I haven't seen you since October or November, mid-November, early November.
Whenever the
thingy was, yeah. It's been too long. This is different for me. I get to actually interact with people in person, and I miss you, Joe. We need to have the same thing happen over there as well. But I do like I said, we were talking about this right before, but I'm liking your setup more and more every time I see it.
Thank you. This times I got multiple, so when I get bored, I don't have to rearrange shit again. I can just move to another wall.
Nice. Nice. And then what do you call it? Because I see the lights in the backdrop, and then you said, can we mention the green screen right now? Because that's like as many backdrops as you want.
Yeah, I know, right? It's on this side, so I can use this side for it.
Yeah, I like
So
that.
I'm making use of the walls.
Smart. It reminds me of when we started all this, and the living room was just plastered with different paper.
Oh yeah, there was the black electrical. Was it electrical tape or some shit? It was that black tape.
Gorilla tape.
Gorilla tape. That's what that shit was.
Oh, it was so bad. It was so bad. We ripped the paint off the walls, like literally. Oh, luckily we bolted out of there, and they never looked at us in the face when we did that. That was smart. Just get away.
They're like, just get the fuck out of here.
It's what it felt like. We're just gonna leave. We apologize for all that. Just keep the deposit. We'll be back. Oh,
Just watch. Backwards.
yeah, that couple creeping step backwards, and then I just booked it and never looked back.
Oh my gosh. I remember birthday parties in there, and that, how many people were in there
And that tiny
with all this stuff. It was like, oh my gosh, this is so much fun.
Oh yeah. I think we'll have to go back to that. Just instead of getting a studio size, as an apartment and shove everybody into it at all times. Everyone in there, 20, 30 people. I don't care what it is. Hey. And non-news. Happy New Year, you guys on panel and in chat. Hey, how are you doing?
Hello.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. I don't know how happy it's gonna be. So
Yeah.
I bet you some people are still gonna have fun out there. I hope you do, but I hope you're also safe out there. Whatever you're doing, just don't be a dummy. Don't drink and drive. That's all I'm asking. Do as many of the drugs and alcohols as you want, but then Uber. That's all I want.
Is that still a thing? Like, did they stop the Uber and the Lyft drivers, or is that still a thing?
No, they're still going.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I thought Uber was leaving California though.
That's what I thought too, or somebody was, or the union pay or some crap. I don't know.
We actually voted that down because they had to put it on the ballot, and California was like, no, we're not going to pay more for someone driving me. Shut up. You don't get a living wage, jerks. And then we didn't give it to him.
Wow.
Hey, Rich, how you doing? I am just drinking water, sir. You and your friends are a bad influence. I saw Rich earlier, and I might see him later tonight at the cigar lounge over at Culebra's. But for right now, it's just water. If you guys want me to drink so bad, I'll drink over there. But someone's got one of the couches.
A blankie and a passy.
Got it. And Charlie, happy nude year, depending on how much I drink. I expect you to be very nude by the end of the night, sir. I look forward to it. I want to see the pictures, all right? Those page 7 tabloids. A little bit of blurred out, but you can kind of still make out what's happening. Yes, I would love that. Well, let's get into it. Let's
he wants to see naked men, is what he's saying.
No. Naked.
Instead of putting a solo cup, he should put like a Dr. Pepper on there.
I like where your head's at. I like what you're thinking. But let's get into this. Let's start this with the would you rather.
Alrighty. Would you rather never have to eat again or never have to sleep again? I personally would rather never have to eat anything again. Have to. Meaning like you could just live and not have to eat, or live and not have to sleep. So I don't know. I love sleeping. So I'd rather
you can live my life then, because I forget to eat constantly and I never get any sleep. So I'd rather just fucking die. How about that? Is that option C this week? Do we get an option C? No, I'm just kidding.
Here's why not?
Terrible.
No,
terrible option.
I'd rather not have to eat. Just because it's so inconvenient. It's like, fuck, I gotta stop for this. Like,
yeah. I mean, I like to eat, but I mean, I'd rather not have to eat again because I like to eat too much.
I have to disagree with the both of you because I don't like having to sleep. Like, I hate being tired. So if I didn't have to give up, because I'm down to like 5 hours of sleep a night, and I'm pretty good with that. Like, it's not that big a deal if I nap from time to time. If I didn't have to give up 5 to 7 hours a day of my life, I would be super stoked for that. I would love, like, there was some weird guy saying like, oh, he sleeps for 20 minutes and then he's awake for 4 hours, sleeps for 20 minutes, and it's some weird pattern he does. And I even saw it like, that would be awesome. You're only sleeping like an hour and a half a day or 2 hours a day.
That sounds inconvenient as fuck. So
whose schedule allows you to just like, oh, it's 4 hours. Well, gotta leave, guys. I need 20 minutes.
You can work a shift at Starbucks and then go take a nap.
Yeah.
That's how you can never get sleep. Miguel, go work at Starbucks. You'd be wired for days. Oh my God.
They would never make a profit there. I would drink all the coffee. All of the coffee.
But you get shift drink.
30 minutes before and 30 minutes like during and 30 minutes after your shift, you get free coffee. At least you did when I worked there. So boom.
Oh, I'm about to make them rue the day. Oh my God. They best start ruin because their day is coming to be rude. I'm sorry. Let's get into some strange news. How about that? Let's do that.
Oh my gosh, I had to pull out my notes just in case my my brain internet froze again. The FBI calls him the most notorious serial killer the U.S. has ever seen, and he was caught not that long ago. I brought him up a couple of times because I think he is like one of the most fascinating, and it's not because he has that status, but because he remembers all his murders so well. Samuel Little, he's been in prison in LA for a few years now, and he's serving 3 life sentences was serving 3 life sentences for some murders in the 80s. But come to find out that he started killing in the 70s and didn't really stop until 2005. He died today, and the strange thing about it is that he actually started killing on New Year's Eve in 1970. So his first murder and his death are, like 40 years apart from one another?
Is that 50, 70 to 20, right?
What happened?
That's 50 years, right?
Yeah.
70s
50 years? Yeah, 50 years. Okay, yeah, you're right. 50 years. Holy crap.
That's a long time to be murdering people. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah.
Gosh, damn. And then there's a picture because like when we talked about him last, it was about the drawings that he could do and remembering where everybody was, right?
Yeah, he has admitted to up to 93. They've confirmed. How many did you say? 50 something, Miguel?
50 was the confirmation I saw, but
yeah,
that was a quick article I just saw. It might not even up to date.
I think there's some that I'm sure there's still a lot they haven't because.
Joe,
Did we freeze?
do we freeze?
Uh-oh.
No, we're not frozen. I don't think. I will check this real quick.
Okay.
All right, we got you back. You're back.
No, you guys left too, and then you guys started freezing and twitching. So.
Whoa, that was crazy. Uh-oh.
Yeah, so I was like, wait a minute, what's happening here?
We just got murdered by Samuel Little.
The spirit of Samuel Little. But yeah, he's only 80 years old. But anyway, he mostly just picked up on prostitutes because he was a pimp. Runaways, girls that were just strung out, didn't have any family, and it was all women. It's crazy because he can draw these women, and they match them up when they confirm them. They like match them up to the photos, and it's like, holy crap! Like they may not look like identical, like he's like some great fucking artist, but he's not doing too bad with fucking crayons. Okay, so
that's pretty
impressive.
Eerily like on to something right there. Like
yeah.
If I murdered that many people just in this picture alone and then drew them like that, I think you would all be taken back too. I think you'd be
and he remembers where where he dumped them off. Like he's like, oh yeah, you just go down this one back road like 15 miles off this street, and then there'll be like 5 trees and one's bent like to the right, and like you keep going down like 50 feet, and then you go down this little gully, and like she's right down there. And it's like, dude, that was like 50 years ago. How do you remember that shit? And he'll remember like what they wore, if they had a particular smell, like a perfume or something. Like he was just mentally, he was just like a savant. Like he was just to another level. So that's what has always fascinated, what's made me fascinated about him. Not because he's killed so many people, but all of that. It's very unique. So.
Yeah, especially when you bring it all together, it's crazy. It's insane.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there is a 2005 documentary called Hustle and Flow, and it confirms that it's hard out there for a pimp. It's in the song lyrics of the movie. I use the term... Why
do you have to take that shit into other people's houses, Miguel?
I do have to say, I took the term documentary. I was a loose definition of documentary, okay? But it does right here, what is it? Terrence Howard does confirm that it's hard out there for a pimp. So we don't know what Stuart Little was going through, right? We don't know what he was going through. Sorry. I saw Stuart Little in the comments here from Joshua. Oh my God.
Stuart Little, the little mouse.
The little mouse, yeah. So Samuel Little, Stuart Little's big brother, who actually turned out to be the rat of the family, not just the mouse. Jeez. And then Richard has joined us. So, hey, Richard, how you doing?
Hey, Richard.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. That made me laugh too hard. Thinking of pimping Stuart Little, murdering his employees, I guess, in that case. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm at a loss for words right now. I can't even.
How's employees? Are they technically employees? Do they make their own money, or do they give it all to the pimps?
They actually falls under the same as Uber, because when you're an Uber driver, you're also working for a pimp as well, I believe.
That's true.
I think there's an Uber pimp.
Daddy Newsome.
All right, guy.
Worst pimp ever.
Worst pimp. It's to make a T-shirt that says that. It's got Newsome's face. Worst pimp ever. Oh my God, I would love that. But that I did not know he died today. I had no idea. That's
crazy.
Yeah.
80. Yeah. Damn. Did you find out how? Did they say?
They haven't.
No.
They have no clue yet. They still have to do an autopsy and everything on him, so it's probably gonna take like a week or two, maybe.
Oh.
He probably died of COVID.
Yep. He got
Could
stabbed.
not
several
possibly
times.
be of old age and being of shit.
No, COVID. Nope.
COVID. Somehow a car hit the cell he was in, and he still died of COVID. Ugh. It's crazy. It's ridiculous.
He didn't hang himself.
He hung himself with COVID. It was forced onto him by a traumatic brain injury, also known as COVID. And if you've seen some of the reports, guys, this is totally it's bound to happen because it happens to all vaccines. But they've already pointed out several cases where people who got the vaccine and then contract COVID right after, basically, or a week after. And it's that can happen with any flu vaccine and stuff. We might be reading into this one too much, but I still laughed my butt off when that lady passed out after taking it.
Oh my God.
The nurse, right? I think we talked about this. Yeah,
she's any little bit of pain that I feel causes my body to overreact and I pass out. And it's like, bitch, then why did you jump up there to get a goddamn shot?
Yeah,
moron.
Who put you on national TV then, you dum-dum?
Fucking Biden probably suggested she go up there. Ooh, she'd be great. She could fight off the dinosaurs and the dragons and the kiddie pools touching my hair on my legs.
Oh, I wanted to bring that up.
Fucking no.
So creepy.
Hairy legs.
Not what I did. Oh yeah, Joshua messed up his finger. Something fierce. In fact, if I can get the picture on there, I'll show you guys real quick. I'll bring it on to the Joshua right here. Boop, boop, boop. Where is it? Is it gonna? Come on. There's the floor blood.
I see blood.
And then he decided to cauterize it himself. I'm gonna screen share it, Josh, because your finger's gonna be everywhere. 'Cause we're all gonna look at this together.
I gotta put my specs on for this.
What do you call it? Can we see that? Yeah,
that's a hot finger.
That's
okay.
Get out of here.
I thought I was bad. Yeah, there's the blood marks.
Okay.
And then that's it's hard to see, but that's him cauterizing his own friggin' finger.
Wait, will we get kicked off Facebook for this?
They can't. Well, technically, yeah, they can. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop sharing that, just in case. But nonetheless, I'll wait to get my shot. I don't want to turn into Sloth from the Goonies.
Hey guys. Baby Ruth.
And then Charlie just texted a hooker friend of his, seeing if they were self-employed. I got your text. Let me answer it after the show, though. Let me finish that. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not a prostitute. I just take money for anything, not just sex. Whatever job you want me to do. House painting.
You're a slut for money.
Just any money, yeah. If you're old, young, three-legged, I don't care. Don't worry about it. We'll make it work.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, that was terrible. Let's go into a death we can laugh at. How about that? Let's get some laughter going.
This one actually was a New Year's one. It happened in 2002 in Brazil. Claudio and his friend were drunk on pinga, which I guess is a Brazilian liquor. They were playing a game, which, people do on New Year's and stuff. Their game was a little interesting. They were lighting fireworks in their mouths and wanted to see who could keep it in their mouth the longest before they spit it out, before the fuse got to the firework. Unfortunately, Claudio held the firework in his mouth a little bit too long, and he ended up basically getting blown up. So I guess he won, but at what cost?
It's like, hola, yo soy Juanito Knoxville. Y esto jackass.
Como la televisión. Somos extremos.
Yo soy retarded.
Oh my gosh.
So don't drink pinga, I guess.
What do you call it? Pinga means dick, by the way. I just want you guys to know that.
Yeah, I know. I keep thinking pinga.
That means wiener. But it is, it looks like it could be quite a few different forms of alcohols that are made.
Pingata.
Pingata. Yeah, it looks like it's a whole bunch of.
So it's like when we were kids and we went to the machine and just made a suicide. Like we put a bunch of all the different kinds in a cup.
I don't know, because it also looks like it has its own brand as well, like a 51.
All I could think of is when I was working at the bar, how we'd always have like the little bits at the bottom. Maybe that's what they're doing. They're going around and they're collecting all the bar bottles and they're just putting them into their own brand. Like they're just taking the leftovers and they're just pouring everything. It's not a consistent recipe.
Oh, shoot. Sorry, wrong one. I'm sorry, Joe. Oh my gosh. Oh, that sounds so terrible. And I've done some awful things. You know this.
That sounds like instant pizza.
It's like a rail shot, but in a bottle, or a runway shot, but in a bottle.
So healthier for you, technically.
Healthy.
Yeah. Might be filtered.
Not for your liver, though.
No. No, my liver ran away years ago. It doesn't. It knows. It knows I'm a lost cause. Cool. But yeah, that's. I guess if you drink that and you're brave enough to put a firework in your face, you die. That's You know. Oh God, it's a terrible plan. Hey,
oh, Claudio.
Josh Smith joining us. How you doing over there in the UK, brother?
Hi.
Josh says, I am glad the New Year's Eve because 2020 has been like playing Russian roulette with a Colt 45 1911 with a double stack magazine. Well, it's over. It is technically over in, what is this?
A few hours?
Yeah, less than 5 hours, which is awesome. And it, where is it? I want to see this. It's time to look forward to 2021 and getting over to Frightmare because we missed it this year. We missed Texas Frightmare.
Oh. I've been wearing my Frightmare mask this whole COVID season.
I am, and then it's already over for Josh. He's already in the new year. Oh yeah, Happy New Year, brother. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. How's 2020 so far? Are there robots yet? Is there a jetpack?
Can I get rid of this chlamydia finally? Come on, like, figure it out for me. Oh, well, I'm just kidding. That was a joke. You're not supposed to believe that. That's
like burn that fucking chair when he leaves.
Straight in the burn barrel with the Christmas tree.
You wear gloves like Joey's like holding it out the door like this, like I
see how it is. I'm not gonna cry. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, Miguel's liver needs my wheelchair. It's gotten some abuse this year, but it's hanging in there. It's got a couple more steps left in it. Not 12 steps though. Oh, that's some good pun work right there. I agree with myself.
Get out.
Anyway, let's see this. Who's ready for 2020 part 2? I'm hoping that we get some better days in this because there's conventions to be gone. There is hopefully movies in theaters again. I would love to watch horror movies in theaters. There's so much to be done, and I'm tired of.
I wouldn't be hopeful for this month. Well, next month, this month, January, I wouldn't be hopeful for that because there's a shit ton of conventions that have already been canceled. Like they canceled them like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And it's like this shit is until the end of January, and they're not letting it go. So maybe summer.
I'm hoping like late March is what I'm hearing, but that's what we've been hearing since early March of last year or this year.
Yeah.
It'll be a couple weeks and then we'll get back to it. Like just everyone stay inside for a little bit, and then almost a year later, just stay inside a little bit longer. You'll be fine. We'll give you $600 to stay on for the year. You'll be fine.
Even though people are getting more sick being in their houses with each other all the time.
Yeah.
Not just like physically sick, but like you're gonna like after a while, someone's gonna get stabbed in those houses. Yeah. You can only be around.
Like we're down to 4.5 kids right now.
One of them was Frankie we lost because those kids are brutal. They will murder you. No, I stay on their good side. I bake them treats and I give them whatever TV they want because I know they'll snap before I will. Oof, very scary, especially the little one. Daisy's the scariest one. Oof. Be careful. It's like the orphan, but she's tiny and black, not tall and Russian, right? Russian girl on that one. Yeah. Oof, still scares me. Oh God, that movie. Oof. When she breaks her own arm, we're not all afraid of that. Come on.
Yeah, that was some psycho shit. Just that she's like nothing. She's like,
oh, mom did it. Oh, no, I'm gonna murder her. Oh gosh.
Or that Russian chick who was like 20 something, like pretending to be a child.
Oh, the real life one? Yeah.
Oh god.
and there was a dude who did it too not that long ago.
How do you get away
And
with it?
I think I did it on a Strange News because he was like seeing like a high. He was pretending to be a high schooler, and he was dating a high schooler.
Oh, creepy. Oh.
Ew.
And he was like super popular at school. Like everybody knew him. Like he was, this kid went all the fuck out.
That's some balls on you to do that.
Balls.
Yeah.
Some balls.
People do some crazy shit for a green card.
Oh. And then it looks like that evil preacher did away with COVID. We will be. Yeah, I believe it. Yes.
I
Blew
rebuke
it away. His angry face.
That dude scares me.
He looks like straight up devil. All right, he looks like he's the devil. So I don't know who he's praying away. Himself. Yeah, he's creepy. Josh says, if you want gore, watch Vikings. I still got to catch up on that.
I love that show. It's almost over, but it's good.
And Joshua, hilarious. Mexicans cannot play Uno and steal the green cards. I don't need one. I was born here, and they just can't figure out a way to get rid of me yet. Joke's on you, American government.
They're like, we're so confused.
They probably
Acts white, but he acts white, but he looks Mexican. I'm so confused. He doesn't like rice. I'm thrown the fuck off.
Hey, I love rice. I take offense to that. Rice and beans are amazing.
You're a damn liar.
I love rice and beans. I don't like the same rice and beans. I like black beans once in a while, pinto, kidney, garbanzo.
That's some white people.
What's wrong with garbanzo? You know what? I'm gonna get off of this subject before I offend somebody.
Garbanzo, pinto,
I love beans.
Boom. That's how babies are made right there. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Nonetheless.
Space Ghost, Coast to Coast.
Space Ghost.
What's his name? God damn it.
Brack.
Yeah. Oh my God. I haven't heard of that in such a long time. Oh, rice and beans are Tex-Mex gourmet dish. Yeah. See, yeah. People in Tex and in Mex knows what's up. All right. In both places. I know what they are. I'm just saying it by the. Don't judge. I could tell, Joe, you're judging me. He's a coconut. He's white on the inside, brown on the outside. I'm not as straggly as a coconut on the outside, and I don't have enough delicious milk on the inside to be a coconut.
Apparently, we got chlamydia.
Call it.
L.
I was well. Let's not spread that around too much. This is a joke. This is jokesies.
Cochino.
Wrapping that one up. Moving past. Nonetheless, irregardless.
Oh, stop it! Get out! Get out!
Oh my gosh, I'm totally at loss what we're talking about. Frightmare.
Mm-hmm.
They're already canceling events.
Yep.
I'm backtracking my mind here if I can remember what the heck the current.
Hopeful.
Hopeful about events next year. I am very hopeful about it. Nonetheless, there will be more shows. There'll be more stuff happening. But we're only going to do half an hour tonight, right, guys? So we can let everyone get back to their New Year's Eve, whatever you're doing. I hope you're having fun at least. That's all I want. You guys to have a good time out there.
Don't get too drunk.
Don't drink. Don't. No, I'm saying yeah, you said it. You're right. Yeah. No, I was like, no, I agree.
No, you're right though.
Yeah.
I should not get too drunk.
Either way, Joe, do you got any plans for tonight?
No. I got hot cocoa. I'm gonna go finish making a lasagna, and I'm gonna watch a movie, and that's it.
All right, gonna Garfield this night up. No Monday and lasagna. That's a great night. There we go. What do you call it? But lasagna and hot cocoa, does that go together? I don't know. I feel like.
No, it's just for now. It's just for now.
I get what you're saying. I feel you now. Now I get it. It's a pre-dinner cocoa. Understandable. Yeah. Just like on, damn, what's that old show I used to like to watch? Frasier Crane. pre gourmet dinner cocoa. It's always needed. Yeah, it's fancy. It's fancy like that.
I haven't seen that show in years.
I love that show. That's how white I am. That's yeah. If you want to call me a coconut, it's totally fine because I watch Frasier and 30 Rock on repeat. So
I like 30 Rock.
I love 30
Liz
Rock.
Lemon.
Liz Lemon's awesome. I love that
Tracy
show.
Morgan. It's just fucking hilarious.
Now his accident last year, he got hit by a Walmart semi truck.
Was that? I thought that was year before last. Was it last year?
No, it was last year. It's 2019.
Okay.
He was in a coma for a while. His friend in the car with him died, and he woke up after the funeral and everything. Like that's got to be such a difficult thing to go through. Like waking up and finding out your friend's gone, and you have limited mobility, limited speech. But he's made almost a full recovery, and he was doing stand-up again. He's in movies again. Yeah.
His speech was a little slow,
A little bit.
but he's still fucking.
Yeah.
And he made fun of Walmart in his stand-up. So you know what? He's doing pretty good. I love that. But nonetheless, guys, yeah, we're gonna wrap it up for right now. I think next week we're talking aliens then, because we've been putting that off a little bit, right? We're gonna go aliens. Yeah, we're we'll tell you guys exactly what, but prepare for some extraterrestrial spooky, right?
Bust out the tinfoil. Yeah.
I like it. Good job to both of you. All right, guys, and then Tiny Lister, aka Zeus, aka Debo. Oh, Debo did die.
Oh,
yeah.
Debo died, and then I believe yesterday or today, Marianne from Gilligan's Island died.
Jeez.
Yeah, she was 80 something, and they said it was COVID related. But either way, it's very sad. I'm sad she's gone. And funny enough, the person who played not Marianne, the other girl's name, what was her name? Ginger. Her real name is Tina Louise, and that's actually who they named Tina and Louise after in Bob Burgers.
No shit.
No, for real. Yeah, Frankie taught me that today because we were talking about Gilligan's Island, and he's like, "Is that true?" And he looked it up. And like, apparently, that's why they picked Tina and Louise for the kids' names. So
that's cool.
That was nice. That's a nice way to end the year with good stuff instead of horrible government takeover of the world. So leave it at that. Joe, any last words over there? Are you gonna go on tonight?
Maybe for a minute. Just to say Happy New Year's. That's about it. I'm not coming back till Monday. I'm gonna start all over again. So
I like it. But then if he goes on, guys, make sure to check it out. That will be at still 8 o'clock then, if you do.
It'll probably be right after this because I gotta go finish dinner. So just get it done and over with.
Well, I'll go bug you on there in just a second then.
Bye.
For tonight.
I love you guys. I miss you guys. And Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year, everybody out there.
Happy New Year. Oh, I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, I should have said that. I got to run down.
I was just thinking it. I said it out loud.
Oh my God. We're out of here. You guys have a great night.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Happy New Year.
Bye.